Hello, everybody. Now, I had to take the mic off for this one because this is near and dear to my heart. Yo, I've heard so many crap and bad things on this topic. So this topic is things that people shouldn't say or do to someone that is anxious or depressed. Yeah. So if you don't know, I've had depression for a long time, and I've went to a lot of people for help, and generally no one knows how to help people. It's ridiculous. Like you'll see some of the things I've come up with, and let me know like if you've heard any of these things as well. So the first thing, is just motivational words. Oh, you got this. Things will be better. Like like it don't make sense when people say that. Like, first of all, you got this. You got what? Like, what do you mean I got this? Obviously, I'm coming to you for help, and you gonna tell me you got this? That just means that you don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know how to help people. Just, oh, you got this. Like what? Like, got depression? Yeah, I got it. That's why I'm asking you for help. Like, what do you mean you got this? That's not really help. That's what I call toxic positivity. It's like people trying to be positive and give you good words, but in the end, it don't help you at all. Like, it doesn't help. It literally has no effect, and you might as well just say nothing. Now let's go to the things will get better. Like, when people say that, the first thing that comes to my head is when. What do you mean things will get better? Like, when will they get better? Like, how can I feel that things will get better, and like everything that I've experienced have been terrible? Like, how would I get to that thought process that things will get better? Like, you didn't tell me how they'll get better. You didn't like listen to like what's been going on, and like literally going with me to see like the things that I could do to get better. You just say, "Oh, things get better." Like, how? Like, please explain to me how, or like let's like go over the situation, go over like what I'm doing, and figure out like how to actually get better from this like terrible situation. So the next one's hilarious. I hear this the probably the most, and this is probably most people's response is, I don't know what to say, or I don't know what to do. They'd be like, you literally go through your whole life story, telling them what's been going on. You may be talking for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and they'd just be like, oh, I don't know, bro. Like, what you mean you don't know? Like, it's okay to say like you don't know, but like say it, like don't like let someone like explain everything they've been going through. No, they've reached out to you for help, and you say, all right, like, tell me what's been going on, just for you to say I don't know. Like like if you say I don't know and then just end the conversation there, like, that's really terrible. Like, at least like if you don't know what to say, or you don't know what to do, like, at least like listen to them more, or ask them, how can I help you, or is there anything I can do, to make this situation better. Like, even if the person doesn't know, like, just saying that lets them know that like you're truly there for them, and they can go to you like whenever they need it, like, that's something. But if you just say, I don't know, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, just like you didn't even try. That's basically how it feels. Like, you didn't even try. Like, you just heard the story and then just said, I don't know. Like, that took zero effort, and like it just shows like you didn't truly listen, because there's always something, but you just don't know. And that's a lot of people. They don't know how to help people. So that's usually what people say. No, I don't know. And like, the next one, this one's like probably the worst thing, and I've heard it a lot as well. People will tell you, just figure it out. How am I supposed to figure it out? Like, who says just figure it out and expect like someone to get better from that. You know, just figure it out. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. Just figure it out. So that's like if you ever go to me for help or something and I tell you just figure it out, you're going to be upset. So why would you bring that same advice to someone else that's going through really tough times right now? Just saying, "Oh, just figure it out." Figure out like how. That's why I'm coming to you for help. HELP, help. But that's the only thing you give me? Like I literally like opened myself up and like told you literally like things that I don't tell anyone. I open up and like I want like help. Like I have literally no idea what to do. And then you tell me just figure it out or just deal with it. Like that like when people answer that way, I just know like they haven't gone through anything bad in their life. Their life has been good. Nothing bad has happened. Only people would say that because they haven't gone through anything. So they just think that you're overreacting or, it's just a bad day. You know, you'll get over it. Like that's basically, and get over it's another bad one. You know that I've heard like all the time. That's just another bad. The next two things are things that people do, and they're kind of similar to each other. So the next one is you just completely ignore them. Like they have like all these things going on, and they're trying to go to you for help. You know, they come up to you, maybe they walk up to you, and you just ignore them. Like you just keep walking like they're not there. Like or you just like I'm busy. I can't really talk right now and the truth is no one's busy. Like everyone's on their everyone's on their phones and they claim that they're busy but they're not really busy. So it's like you saying that like you're busy or like you just completely ignore them, like that's just messed up. Like why would you do that? Like how are you helping anybody by just ignoring them? Like do you think like they're just gonna get better out of thin air and then come to you like when you feel better? Like, and that goes to the next one that I have. It's basically instead of ignoring them, you pretty much ghost them. And I've had this happen a lot of times, and like I've just lost friends because of it. Like with ghosting, it's like it's more of like you text them or call them, and like they just don't respond. Like they just stop talking to you, and they're just like, oh, you're really negative. Like I may or like people with depression may like come off as negative, but like it's just like they really need help. They just maybe they have no one to talk to and like you're the only person that will talk to them. Like it's not necessarily like they're trying to put everything on you. It's just like you're the only person that they have. Like imagine like you were in that scenario. Like you only have one person. Like, are you just gonna sit back and not like go to that person if you really needed help, or are you gonna actually go to that person even though you may feel like you've been too much, like you've done like a lot, like you really annoyed them pretty much. Like I just don't like ghosting. It's like to me it's just like immature. Like for me, like I'm more like direct. Like if you feel like I'm an issue, like if I'm like just toxic to you, like tell me so I can change and be different. Like if you just ghost a person, like how would they ever change? Like they're gonna be that same exact person because you just decided it's easier to ignore them instead of like deal with them and like actually like see through like what's really going on. Like literally like talk to somebody that has like depression and just be like, you know what? This hasn't really been like really good. Like you've been coming to me and like every time like you come to me like it's really been negative. Like I really see you as like a awesome person that I like to talk to, you know, and I really want to help you. It's just I don't necessarily know what to do at the moment. Maybe like I can look up some things and try to help you out. Maybe like the things that you can find or that I can find can help you get through this. Something like that. But no, you just decide to just stop talking to them and ignore them. And then they'll come back every once in a while. Like if you're doing good, they'll come back. It's like, I don't want you back anymore. You basically only come when I'm feeling good, but then when I'm feeling bad, you want nothing to do with me. Like that's the worst. And the last thing that I have that people say to other people that have depression is stop complaining. Now, this is like, it makes sense and it doesn't make sense. It depends on the context. Now, if you're someone that complains all the time but doesn't have a plan to really like take action, then yeah, it would make sense if someone said stop complaining. Because like if you're just like saying all these like negative things and like not really wanting to change, then like how can anyone really help you? The only way to get through these things is if you yourself want to change. Like if you're motivated to change, it's just you don't know necessarily the right things to do. Like that's fine, but like if you just like don't know at all, like you don't want to change, you just want to like keep like saying how like bad everything is and doesn't want to change at all, then yeah, that's pretty much on you. Like that's just how it is. Like I understand those people cuz I used to be that person, but when you're on the other side, you can see how bad like it really affects you, and you could come off as like a negative person. So that's all I have to say. No, that's all. There was 7 things that you shouldn't say or do to people that have anxiety or depression, mainly depression. Yeah, let me know what you think and if there's anything I missed. See y'all later.